Hey everybody, I am doing a quick walk here out by the lakefront, and I just wanted to talk quickly about some news that I saw that I think is pretty concerning. And so, what that news is, in a story by PBS NewsHour, the Trump Department of Justice has a memo where basically what they are saying is that the Olmstead decision, which is the Supreme Court decision that guarantees the right of people with disabilities to live as members of their community and receive community and home-based services, that decision is unenforceable, and that basically that right does not exist. Now, this is just a memo. It does not change the law in and of itself, but it's not great. And I think it lays the groundwork for future actions that are also not going to be great. The implications of this memo are that the Trump Department of Justice is basically saying that they believe that states have the right to not provide services for people with disabilities to be members of their community. So what we're likely going to see next is that we are going to have a state, probably one that is dominated in the legislature and the governor and in the judiciary by Republicans, discontinue those services in their state. Say that we're not going to pay these services anymore, that we're not going to fund these services. And when those states are invariably sued by parents or people with disabilities themselves or by disability rights advocacy groups, the Department of Justice will probably enter into the lawsuit on the side of the state that is discontinuing or denying those services or those rights. And then it's up to the federal courts, which, if you've been paying attention to federal courts over the past year and a half or longer, that can be kind of a grab bag. Who knows what might happen? I think this is pretty clearly related to the movement of the oversight of special education from the Department of Education to the Department of Health and Human Services. And the outcome of these decisions, these policy choices, if they're allowed to come to fruition, is that people with disabilities will be segregated from their community, removed from their community, removed from their family, removed from their friends, just because of how they were born. So yeah, this memo, not great. Not a great thing. But there's still things that we can do to stop, to push back against this, and to change this. Call your congressman, call your senator, call your state reps, get involved, and let's see what we can do to push this back.